God, yes, we have to do an original. Haven't done an original yet. I was busy. People were like, dude, which was it? I went to Wisconsin for the weekend. Tune into my podcast. You can go... Actually, don't go to my podcast site. Go to my blog, CaptainCapitalism.blogspot.com. Because Podomatic was my hosting site, and now they are having troubles, and I need reliability. So I got that up on SoundCloud. But go to my website first. You'll see it there. Anyway. I had a buddy of mine send this to me, a black friend on the Facebook, and I'm using the professional pronoun, or the pronoun. It's called Hotep nigga, not nigger, nigga, N-I-G-G-A, nigga. And because he's black, but he also likes to show me different aspects of the black community. I said, what's a Hotep nigga? And I don't have it up now, but basically it's anyone who's like a black person who believes that Egypt was black, that the Egyptians were black, and that there was this huge race, and they weren't Arabic or Egyptians, they were black. And I'm like, what, really? Is this a thing? He's like, dude, look into it. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, he wasn't joking. Here's this, I don't know if you call it community or movement or whatever. There's a belief, there's a group of people that are like, all the Egyptians were black, and it was the black people who did that. Now, I looked into it, and in terms of like word, okay, I thought they were more Egyptian. I thought it would be Middle Eastern. I thought they'd be Arabic. I thought the Sahara and would prevent people from going up. So it was Sub-Saharan and North Africa. North of the Sahara was more your Mediterranean, Moroccan, Tunisian type. And then south, you'd have the actual black race. Well, no, some conspiracy theorists, some of the same ones that think blacks discovered America. It's crazy, the conspiracy theories they have. They say, no, they were black. So I looked into it, trying to find out if it was true. Like, I don't know, maybe they could have come up the Nile from, what was it, Lake Victoria? I have no idea. I guess, so you do all this research and you find out that academians don't want to touch this thing with a 10-foot pole because it's politically incorrect. They don't want to be accused of racism. And there's like, it's inconclusive. They're like, well, they were Egyptians. So I had this very simple thing. Well, why don't we just grab some mummies and do some DNA testing? Wouldn't that be the most direct? I mean, you could go online, take some spit, put it in mail it away, and they tell you, oh yeah, you're a quarter this, you're 3/4 that, here's where you came from, and this and that. Shit, even Marcus Brown found out he was Irish. Yeah, poor fella. They probably explain why he shrugged like me. Oh, Marcus, you're right. We're so sorry. So I have the literal solution. I'd be like, well, okay, take a look and we'll find out for certain. But I'm quite certain no, the Egyptians back in the days were not black. They were Egyptians. Okay, is there an outside chance? Fine. Now, we can debate this. And people can spend hours, days, thinking about this, getting excited about it, and adamantly standing by it. But here's what I want to convey to those who take such pride in thinking that the Egyptians were black. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if they were black, doesn't matter if they were Arabic, doesn't matter if they were a long-lost tribe of white people. Doesn't really matter. You want to know why? Because you're holding on to a group of people that aren't you from over, 6,000 years ago? As a placer, as a substitute for genuine accomplishment today. It's like me taking pride in Irish heritage. Like, okay, yeah, St. Patrick's Day, all right, I guess we fought the British. We didn't like being enslaved. And there's no we. That's the funny thing. I wasn't there. I'm not Irish. I don't look back, let alone 6,000 years ago. I don't look back 200 to 300 years ago and say, what was it like being Irish? Well, it kind of sucked. They didn't have potatoes and a lot of them died and they ended up becoming slaves to the British. But I don't look or place any value or my own pride or my own nothing. I don't place anything in it. It's what I do today. It's me, Aaron Clary, not people that fornicated long ago who then begat other people that fornicated, and somewhere down the line, 300-400 years later, out I came. Because it has nothing to do with me. I did nothing to have any accomplishment or achievement of the Irish or the Germans or the Jews or whatever my ethnic makeup is. And so if you're one of these guys who's like, you're the Hotep nigga, And we were the Egyptians. No, you weren't. You were born in the United States, or you were born, in South Africa. You're actually South Africa. It has nothing to do with you. 6,000 years ago, it has nothing to do with you. It has no bearing. There's no value. It speaks nothing to you. Why are you placing value? Why are you basing part of your life and your worth on people that weren't you and died over 6,000 years ago? It doesn't matter. It matters what you do today with your life. So I just want to put that out there because I know it's going to be controversial. You guys have got to see it. And it's not to pick on blacks. It's not to pick on people that believe in the conspiracy, because there's plenty of other, this is guilt, everybody of all races are for this. But it is an example of what a lot of people do is they substitute heritage, the team they belong. I'm a feminist. No, I'm a vegan. They substitute things that are not them for their value in life. And it's sad because it's an insult to yourself. You're not even valuing yourself. You have so little value. You value yourself so little that you need to go and point to other people's accomplishments and say, "See, that's us." No, that's not you. Social justice warriors. There's a perfect example. You want to talk, on the white side of the coin, same coin, different race. The social justice warriors who do absolutely nothing but, well, I'm an environmentalist and I champion this cause and I champion that cause. Yeah, you don't do anything. It's not you. Do something of value. Do something work. Have pride in yourself. That's all I'm saying. So let's take a lesson from the Egyptian conspiracy theory type people who think, they were blacks and blacks discovered America before Christopher Columbus and before China. I did meet one guy who's a teacher, public school teacher, of course, and he really thought, he's trying to tell me that blacks discovered America. It's like, you got any proof? Well, they found some wood down in South America. It's like, you got any proof? Anyway, so best of luck. Hope we all learned something. Toodles.